Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I've got a comparison for you. I love Madison, the one that I'm wearing. This one is in buttered toast. And when I was looking at some of the other styles from Belle Tress, I came across Kate, also from Belle Tress, and I noticed the measurements are exactly the same on both. So I really wanted to see if the styles vary very much, because we could have the same measurements and the style may vary a little bit. So we're going to take a look at them. I'd like to thank Frannie's Hair for providing Kate for me to review for all of you today. Well, they sent it to me and I chose to do this type of video as a comparison. I've got Kate in Brown Sugar Cookie R. So let's take a look. Let me first say about Madison, this is one of the most popular styles from Belle Tress. Right now, I believe it's on back order at the manufacturer at Belle Tress until August 2027. So something for you to keep in mind. I think it's out of stock in all the colors. I think all the colors are on back order. So it's definitely a popular one. And you know, I have worn this style since I first reviewed it quite a bit ago. I think I've washed it once. That's it. I haven't even applied any heat to this Madison, and I just love it. I also want to let you know I am sitting in front of a sunny window because I feel this way you can get a better look at the color. So this color is Buttered Toast. We have that blend of the medium brown and a little bit of lighter brown and the cool neutral blonde, or the cool ashy blonde. That's the way I see it. Definitely a cool color. All right, let's take a look at Kate. Well, Madison is from the City Collection, so we have a weft cap, we have a left part, we have an impeccable lace front, as we have on, I think, just about all Belle Tress styles. On Kate is from the Lux SE collection. So we're going to have a partially hand-tied cap. We have wefting on towards the nape, and we have this portion right here is what they're referring to as the hand-tied. The other difference is the mono top on Kate, where we have the left part on Madison. So that's another difference. The lace front is extended on Madison. However, on Kate, it goes to the ear tabs. I feel the lace on Kate is a little bit not as smooth. It seems a little bit I don't want to say rough, but it is kind of rough. I don't know, it just doesn't seem as smooth as some other mono tops. All right, I'm going to take off Madison and we'll try on Kate and see how this one looks. And then I'll put up a side-by-side of both. I'm not going to cinch it in because the Lux collection on the front to back seem to fit a little bit smaller on me. I have about a 13-inch from front to back, and because there's no stretch in that weft portion, there isn't as much stretch. On my Circumference 21.5, they fit me, all Belle Tress fit me just fine. Some of them, like the Lux collection, I have to really cinch them in, even though I think I heard that there's some like 5 or 6 styles in the Lux collection that are being reintroduced at a smaller size. But don't quote me on that. I better give it a shake. Yeah, I didn't cinch it in and it fits me just fine. Let me go ahead and spritz a little bit of water here. The weight on both styles, on Madison and on Kate, are exactly the same. Let me go ahead and put up the specs, the side-by-side of the specs of Madison and Kate, so you can see that the measurements are exactly the same. As you can see on there, the front, the sides, the weight, everything is exactly the same on both. The difference is going to be the cap construction on them. All right, let's do a side-by-side of these styles and you let me know what you think. Let me just review the color real quick. This is Brown Sugar Cookie R. We have a blend of the darkest brown, a medium brown. That's what it's looking like to me. And we have some hints of platinum, but they're very, very subtle. And we have some, it seems to be a neutral dark blonde that we have going through. So I would say this color is a neutral color. If anything, it's leaning a little bit warm, but it's not in your face kind of warm color. I think the styles are very similar. Just like on Madison, we can tuck it behind the ear. Unlike Madison, we can part it on the left, on the center, on the right, anywhere you like. And just like Madison, we have an impeccable lace front. As far as the coverage, here is the ear tab. So good coverage there. I would just say that if you have a larger size, but your front to back is less than 13 inches, then you shouldn't have any problem with Kate, but something to keep in mind. So how do you choose, Kate or Madison? Well, with Madison, you're going to have to wait till August of 2027 if you want to order. But with that aside, one of the biggest difference here is obviously the price. So we have to look at the budget, the cap construction. Well, one is a weft cap and a left part. The other is a partially hand-tied cap and a full mono top. The color are also different because the City Collection has its own set of colors and the Lux SE has its other set of colors. So my thought is, if those things don't really make a difference to you, you just really love the style, you don't want to wait till August 2027, I think that Kate is a great option to go with. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for visiting with me today. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye.